just gotta stay positive, hungry, and like know what you want, and stay with good energy, man. Like, and like always stay like positive about like where you know you're gonna get, cause that shit takes you farther than an agency. My name is Harley Suarez, aka Cult Leader Harley, and I'm a model. We're at the Joyride showroom. Oh, I forgot that I have a baby. I was like 17 in high school, and it was not going good for me at all. Like, I would be in school and I would get like mad anxiety and shit. So like I would always question like, what the fuck am I gonna do with school? Like, what am I doing here? I started getting into modeling. I started getting more into fashion. Like, I was always a cool fashion kid and shit like that, but I started getting more into it. There would be times where I had to like photo shoot and I couldn't be there because I had to be in fucking school, you feel me? And every time I was in school, I was either skipping or like not even going to class. So I was like, why am I here? And then I was like, fuck this. I told my mom, like, Mom, let's go to school. I'm dropping out. I'm like, this is the last time I'm gonna disappoint you. And she goes like, what do you mean? And she goes, you really serious about this? I'm like, yeah. I feel like low key in her eyes, she knew it was coming. She knew it was coming like at one point, and then I started doing it. Like I really got into it. Like I started going ham and shit with the shoots. I started hitting up brands, and that's when Heem sent me their first like, there was the first brand to ever send me shit. Like no brands was sending me nothing. Yeah, like one thing to another. Like I just kept going up in Miami, and then Hood by Air came to like Art Basel, and then they casted me for the runway, and then that was like the first runway I've ever been in and shit like that, and that opened doors to New York. And then I had no job. Like I wasn't getting paid for none of my shoots, like nothing. That whole Art Basel weekend, people were like, yo, you should go to New York. That's like your next step. So I kept hearing it, and I'm like, yo, that's so true. Like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. And then like that, I feel like that was life giving me those signs and shit. I only had like $100 that I saved up, and that was like the amount of money for like my flight ticket. Like I don't know where I'm gonna stay over there. I don't give a fuck. I'm just doing it. So I'm like, I'm taking it. I was gonna go with like $20, $50 in my pocket, and then everybody got shook. Like my family, like my friend's family. Everybody was like, yo, this little kid is crazy. Like what the fuck? He's only 17. And then like I just turned 18 and shit. And then everybody just started giving me money. They were like, nah, this little kid crazy. And then I ended up with like 480, almost 500 and shit. Like, I just kept saving the money. I was like really good with it. Like I wasn't spending and shit. And then yeah, bro, I started making mad moves over there. Like it was so fire. Like there would be times that like I didn't even know where the fuck I was gonna stay. Like if I was ready to stay outside. Like I gave no fucks. You know what I'm saying? But like the world never wanted to see me homeless and shit. They were like, you know what, this kid is good. He's a good kid. Let's give him a little place to stay. I had mad blessings and shit like that. I count all my blessings. Like so I appreciated New York like a lot. It was crazy because like me and Dallas were like the two main models on the Hood by Air stuff. We just clicked, and then we stayed in touch, and then he goes like, bro, should we go to New York? He hit me up, and I'm like, we were both on the same page. So we just kind of like planned it out together. We just went out, and we were like, fuck it. Like my homegirl, she goes, like before the flight, she hits me up and she goes, she goes, do you have a place to stay? And I'm like, nah, not yet. She goes, so what are you gonna do? I'm like, I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get there. Like I just want to get there. And then 4 hours later, she hits me up and she goes, did you finally figure out where you're staying? And I'm like, no. And she goes, all right, I figured it out for you. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just, like, it's blessings. People, like, if you got good vibes, good energy, people will do shit for you. Because, like, it's just back and forth, you know? Like, and so that was, like, a huge blessing. I was like, all right, now I'm not homeless for sure. So, like, got hit up. It was a super nice crib. I appreciate them. Shout out Cynthia. You know what I'm saying? Gave me my first stay over there in New York. I was there, and then a certain person by the name of Kevin Amato hit me up. So I went there. Oh, funny. I did Joy Rich. Did Joy Rich and all that shit. I was like, I didn't know what the fuck Joy Rich was, but I went there and it was like some huge brand from LA, which is funny. And then from there I did Telfar Global with Kevin. Kevin Also, he also got me the highest nobiety shit, um, some sleek mag shit, and then from there, I was working with Midland agency hit me up. It was crazy, but it was also stressful, because through all of this, I wasn't making no money and shit like that at first, and staying patient and all that, like no agency, like it was just like pure me and my energy, you know what I'm saying? But like through all of that, like I always had the bigger picture in the mind, you know what I'm saying? Like I always had it there, so I was like, I knew it was coming either way. People think that you need to be signed to an agency and all that shit, like to like get all these stuff, like, and I've done mad runways, I've done like campaigns, I've done magazines, I've done it practically all, and not one single contract, you know. It's like me, I get to do whatever the fuck I want when I want, like no chains on me, like this is all strictly me. I get paid to be myself, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the beauty of it. I can go to any photo shoot and it's like I don't have to be this model. No, I get to be Harley, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm very blessed for Midland for that, you know what I'm saying? They got me mad magazine shoots, and I got to bring those magazines to my mom, and I'm like, Mom, I couldn't get you a diploma, but here's magazines, you know what I'm saying? So that was real beautiful, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to them.
That's awesome. Was she hyped?
Was she hyped? Shit. Man, she was like, what the fuck? Like, that's when it was like, yo, this little nigga is onto something. Like, this is real. Like, I was like, damn. Like, I was just super proud. Like, they all believe in me now. It's crazy, because at first it was like, yo, get a job, go to school. And I'm like, no. Like, that's not for me. Like, I can't do this. It's not my life. My lifestyle is this. Like, my lifestyle is to have fun every day in my life. Like, I do not do the same thing twice. So how are you gonna make me get a job and go to school when I have to like be in a robot mentality? That's not who I am, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very eventful, I'm very like daring, I'm just reckless, you know what I'm saying? So I can't do that shit with a job. I can't be in LA here right now if I had a job. I have to be like, yo, I might go to LA for 2 weeks. Hopefully that you say yeah. Like, no, I wanna go to LA whenever the fuck I feel like it, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta be 5 and shit. Don't worry, feel me? About a thing. Because every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry, about a thing. Because every little thing is gonna be alright. She killing that shit.
She's snapping.
Skirt.
Alright, so bitches.
What advice would you give to like some little kid who's like wants to like do something like what you're doing now? What would be your advice?
Really study yourself and build your own personality, and realize that you have your own journey as your own person. You don't gotta follow anybody else's footsteps. You can get inspiration from it, but if you really want to get far, you have to be yourself the hardest. Who's ever themselves the hardest is going to the top. Follow your feelings and instincts. That's definitely one of them. There's no time to overthink at all. That's how you stay stagnant. And that's a bad word. Ew, stagnant. That's an ugly word. You know who inspires me for like the whole height shit, like not giving a fuck how tall I am? It's like Isaiah Thomas, like Spud Webb, Nate Robinson, like these niggas, like niggas didn't give a fuck. They're 5'9", 5'8", just dunking and shit, shitting on all these niggas that are like 6'10" and shit, 7 feet tall. Bro, I be on these runways and the girls are all taller than me. I be looking at them like, what's up, Twin Towers? Like, just stay with mad attitude.
Mad attitude.
Not everything is given, you know, you gotta like really earn that shit. Like, people be like, oh, Harley, how did you get this? How did you get that? Like, damn, you're so lucky and shit like that. I'm like, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Like, not lucky at all. Like, everything that I've gotten is because I earned that shit. People don't see like the behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? Like, people just see like what obviously I've shown them and stuff like that, like the shine, but people think like this, like, oh, it's an overnight success. Hell no, there's no overnight success. Everybody's gone through their bullshit.
Be great. You got the power. No matter how tough life get, you are tougher. You are great because greatness is in you. Be the best, baby. You got the power.
Bitches, 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 man, these bitches give me problems. I hate calling women bitches, bitches give me problems. I don't love nobody, bitch, I Shaq West love my mom. My boys don't love nobody, bitch, they only love them mom. Shaq West, I'm so crazy, bitch, don't let me touch her. I owe shoot her, but, bring it back, give me back, I was feeling that, let it rock, young Shaq West on the block, young Shaq West hit the block, round for the cops. Shaq West got the job. Cut my city, don't really rock niggas. Put a Glock to you.
Crazy, I was in the studio when they
dance, nigga gon' block.
It manifested, and then it happened like 3 months, 4 months later. Wanted to go to New York, happened, and it's all because of this lifestyle that I'm living.
So what's next for Harley?
I never know. I'm living too much in the now, you know what I'm saying? But whatever comes, I'm ready for it, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to take every opportunity that comes. Am I scared? Yeah, but it ain't gonna stop me. I remember some kid on. He goes like, yo, this whole modeling shit, this whole shit that you're chasing, it's not real. Go get a job, go do something, like that's real. That's what's gonna pay the bills, that's what's gonna like maintain you, help you survive. And so that's not real. And this is only the beginning. I swear to God, this is only the beginning, bro. I feel it. I know it. I can't wait for like what the future like has to like come. Look at that smile. That's $1 million smile right there. And more. Every time I look at this shit, it's just like, it's so surreal. Like, this is some shit that wasn't supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? This is shit that like people didn't believe that I could do, and I would tell them I would do it. And now it's right there in front of a fucking store worldwide. You're so inspiring, motherfucker. I love you.
Bitch!
Y'all show, with the girl, 2G, another